Lies, damn lies, and statistics. It can be hard to know what's true and what's not. With anything, including your negative self-talk. In this video, we'll look at how that pesky little voice in your head tells you lies and what you can do about it. In the last video, we created a little bit of space between you and your messages of self-doubt by realizing that those messages are just thoughts that have become habits. They're not you. In this video, we'll widen that space by realizing that what the voice tells you not only isn't you, but it's not even true. For this to make sense quickly, you need to know of a belief that I hold. I believe we are all worthy and complete as we are. This is a simple statement, but it has pretty far-reaching consequences. It means that anything that doesn't affirm our inherent worth and completeness isn't true. We can tell by how we feel. When our worth is affirmed, it feels good. When something denies our worth and completeness, it feels bad. That's why negative self-talk feels so bad. It denies the fact that we're worthy and whole just as we are. It tells us there's something wrong with us. These negative messages are based in shame. They tell us we're not good enough in one way or another. As I wrote in Thoughts on Demand, everyone has their version of not being good enough in some way. For me, it's that I'm not acceptable as I am. There's a sense that it's not safe to share my thoughts and emotions because there's something inherently wrong with them, and therefore me. For one of my clients, it was the feeling that he didn't deserve a fulfilling life, that, to put it bluntly, he wasn't worthy of being alive. Another client had the sense that she just wasn't smart enough, that her intellect wasn't powerful enough to grant her access to the life she desired. Virtually all of our inner messages of self-doubt find their roots in the belief that, in one way or another, we're not worthy of love, of acceptance, of just being. If, as I believe, we are indeed worthy just as we are, that means that all the messages of self-doubt we tell ourselves simply aren't true. To be blunt, they're lies, even if they come with lots of evidence and rationalization. So how do we root out the lies and begin to move closer to the truth? Well, here are a couple of concrete steps you can take to do just that. First, identify specifically what the voice in your head is telling you. What exactly is it saying? There may be multiple messages. Then, look through those messages to find any common themes or underlying messages. You'll probably find some version of "I'm not good enough," but get specific. Not good enough, how? Then ask, who am I when I believe that? How true is it really? What's the story I'm telling myself about this? What's another view of this? How might someone else see it? These sorts of questions help to root out the lies we've believed and open the door to new possibilities and ways of being in the world. The full story about uncovering the lies we tell ourselves is covered in Chapter 5 of Thoughts on Demand. There's a link in the description below to order your copy of the book. In this next video, we'll discover how we don't need to fight against these old negative thoughts. In fact, fighting them only makes them stronger. You'll like this video. It will relieve a lot of the weight of your old negative self-talk. Till then, I wish you abundance and joy.